Hi guys and welcome back. Okay, to wrap up the show, a couple of Kickstarters and then talk a little bit about the new starter sets for 40k and Age of Sigmar.
That's the one, yeah.
Kickstarters, Ben, what have we got this week?
Cool, so the first one is one by Skull Minis, and it's called Gob'z'heroes, or Gob'z'heroes, however you want to say it. Yeah. And this one is a cool gang-based goblin-fueled board game for 2 players. You can go to 4 with an additional copy. And it's a whole bunch of really cool sculpts of goblins that have all been done in sort of very... well, you'd recognize all the characters when you saw them. And it's all about these 2 gangs fighting out over each other and playing crazy cards like farting and punching people with knuckle dusters and pulling rubber chickens and hitting people with them and things like that. It's a really crazy, weird one, this one.
So are they fighting their way through streets and stuff like that, or what's the general kind of vibe?
Well, with this one, it's you both choose 2 different gangs, and then you fight it out against each other across these like goblin ruins and streets and things like that. And so you're fighting over loot and things. It's set in this strange, weird, almost odd sci-fi fantasy world where everything seems to have mixed together. It's typically goblin in its sort of craziness and oddity, I guess you'd say. So yeah.
Anything on the any specific game mechanics that have jumped out at you, or?
Yeah, okay. So with this, one of the cool things about this is the way that activation works. When you choose a leader for your crew, they have a charisma value, and that dictates how many of the goblins you can activate each turn, because each goblin has an individual appetite, and the appetite of each of these goblins is a certain value, and you can only spend as much as you have charisma. So if a goblin with an appetite of 5, for example, was on the table and you had a charisma of 7, you can only activate him and then maybe 2 little guys.
Yeah.
But it's about choosing your team. It's a bit like picking a team for a football kind of thing. So you go, I'll take the big guy and then loads of little guys, and then I can activate all the little guys around him and then send the big guy in afterwards.
Yeah.
And then you combine this with things like really cool stuff cards, like I mentioned. So like rubber chickens, knuckle dusters, flamethrowers, spells and stuff. And it's all about beating down the opposition, getting rid of them, and getting victory points for doing so.
Yeah. Well, having a look at a couple of the greys here on the screen at the moment.
Yeah.
They're actually really nice sculpts.
Yeah, and these were all Skull Minis did a Indiegogo previous to this, where they made all of these miniatures. And there's some really funky ones based on superheroes that you might know as well. I mean, for example, in this set, I mean, you've got the Gob Joker.
Superheroes ones, yeah.
Who's based off the Joker. You've got Gob Jones, Indiana Jones, Gobinator, who's the Terminator, and Gob Capone, going back to the whole Prohibition thing. He's a gangster.
Yeah, I see Troll Thing in there as well. A definite Swamp Thing going on.
I'm saying Snot Gob.
Yes.
And which one's Snot Gob then?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, of course.
One of the really cool things about this that I quite liked is that they do something that I think a lot more games should do, and it's having hidden goals. So you get victory points by knocking out other goblins and things like that.
Yeah.
But every leader of a crew has a hidden goal that they must achieve during the game. So it might be take out such and such trolls or collect such and such loot. And so this can give you like secret victory points towards the end. And I really like that because it adds another like element of, oh my god, what are they doing? What are they doing? It's the kind of thing that really drew me to Malifaux as a game where you've got the hidden things that you're going through and stuff. Yeah. Looks really fun, this. Nice squad-based, sort of duking it out, a little bit of fun with some really nice miniatures, yeah.
Awesome.
Cool.
So, yeah, check out Gob'z'heroes. It's got about 24 odd days left, so... hopefully now, are the classical Gob'z'heroes, are they stretch goals or are they already unlocked? Or
there are some that are stretch goals, and I think they've just beaten their first goal. I think. Yeah. So some of the first stuff should be out now.
So it is funded, yeah.
Yes.
I really want that Hellboy looking guy up there at the top.
I don't know. The Taser Gob is really cool.
Yeah. I just have a thing for Hellboy. I just think it's an awesome universe.
Hellboy is pretty awesome.